Hello traders, welcome to the video. In this video, I'll be showing you a very simple strategy that you can use to cash spikes in the boom and crash market. So as we all know that cashing spike in the boom and crash market enables us to make more profits. So imagine you are cashing this spike and these other two spikes. Imagine the profit you will make when your stop loss is like this and you are cashing this big move, almost 15 RR. So if you are risking like $1 on this trade, you'll be able to make over $15. If you are risking $1,000, you are able to make like $15,000 on this single trade. So imagine for you to be able to cash these spikes and these big spikes instead of cashing just retracement candles. So in this video, I'll be showing you a very simple strategy that you can use to cash spikes in the boom and crash market. Don't worry, I will give you example in the boom market and I will give you example in the crash market. Also tell you what not to do. Without wasting much of our time, let's head straight to the video. As you guys can see on my screen, the only indicator I have is the RSI. So how are we going to use this for the cashing of spikes? So as we all know that the RSI shows us when the market is overbought and when the market is oversold. We have the 10 level and the 90 level. I've released some videos on my channel that gives you how to use this RSI, but I will be explaining all over again. If market enter this 90 level, it is indicating that the market is overbought and it is likely to sell soon. And if this line, which is the market, enters into the 10 level, it is indicating that the market is oversold and is likely to buy soon. So, and if we look close to this number beside RSI here, this number, you will see that the number is changing 41.44, 41.37. So this number is showing the position of the line, the market in the RSI currently. So since we are buying on the bull market, we all know that the bull market spikes to the upside and the sell market spikes to the downside. So we are waiting for this line in the RSI to drop inside the 10 level, and we are waiting for this RSI number. It must always be below 1. We want it to drop to number below 1. It can be 0.99, 0.60, 0 point something, but you must make sure that it is less than 1. So without wasting much of our time, let me show you example of what I am saying. So if we see over here, if I take my selecting tool, we saw the market dropped to 0.16, 0.16. So here it was 3.9. So one thing I want you guys to know is that when you want to use this strategy, it must be in a market that is ranging or a market that is in an uptrend. So you must not use this strategy in a market that it is in a downtrend, because the spikes that will form will be very small. So let me tell you how you will know when the market is in an uptrend or downtrend. So we'll go to your 15 minutes time frame. So as you can see here, this is an uptrend. This is a ranging market. So let's go to this ranging market area to go and look for our setup. So we'll go back to our 1 minute time frame. So this is our ranging market area. So one thing you should know is that depending on your capital, as me you have $100, that means that you can be able to accumulate more drawdown than people that have $10. So initially the spikes normally occur between 5 and 3 RSI. So once this RSI reaches the 5 and 3, this is when the spikes happen. Sometimes it does not even reach the 1 level before the spikes will happen, or less than the 1 level before the spike will happen. So if you know that you have like $10, I will advise you to wait to when the market goes below the 1 level. And if you know that you have like $100, you can take more drawdown, then you can enter the market between 5 and 3. So let me show you an example of what I am saying. So if you come here, you see that the spikes occurs at 4.6 over here. So when immediately the spikes occur, you take your profit, you are out. Then if we go down again, so this one did not give us opportunity to enter because it is 7.77. and the market is still likely to go down, so we are not entering this one. So if we go here again, we see that this one also occurs at 4.75, enabling us to cash all these moves, this one that you see over here, before the retracement. So if we still go back to check, we see that this one give us at 3.10. So, and if we go here again, we see that this one occurs as 2.38. So if we see very well, we notice that there is no one that happened below 1. This does not mean that it does not happen below 1, it also happens below 1, but most of the times it occurs between 5 and the 3 level. If you have enough capital, you're able to cash all these moves, all these spikes that you see over here, all these ones that you see over here. And if you leave, imagine how much you'll be able to make holding this trade. So we see these are example of the ones that occur lower than 1. So as you can see, this one occurs at 0.79. so these are the ones that you can easily cash. Imagine you cash this, then you'll be able to cash all these big moves that you see over here. So imagine you enter at this point, your stop loss is below here, and you are able to take it to this point. So you can see that you're able to make over times 10 of your money easily using this spike cashing. This is also an example of ones that reaches the, you see this one also occurs at 0.79. You enter at this point, your stop loss will be below here, and you're able to cash all these big moves that you see over here. So that is how you can use it to cash spikes. So let's go to the crash market and let me show you examples on how you can use it in the crash market. Crash 1000. So as we all know that in the crash market, the market spikes down. So now what we are focusing on our time frame is when the market is on a downtrend, and also when the market is ranging. So on a crash market, we are not focusing on when the market is in uptrend, because when the market is in uptrend, we will not be able to cash more spikes than when it is on a downtrend. So let's go to our 15 minutes time frame. So what we are focusing on is when the market is in downtrend and when the market is ranging like this one, or when it is in downtrend like this one. So we go to our 1 minute time. Let me mark that out. So I will mark this out. So let's go back to our 1 minute time frame. So what are we waiting for? Here we are waiting for the market to go into the 99 level of the RSI. So we want this RSI to show at least 99 level. But if you have more capital, just like I said in the boom, the spikes always occur between 95 and 98 level. So if you have more capital, you can wait for the RSI to enter the 95 level or 98. But the most important thing is that you make sure that you are on a downtrend or on a ranging market. So here, if we look here, we see that it enters the 92 level. So this is not a trade that we will take, and you can see it still retraces up. So if we go back on our chart, we see that this one is at the 95.09 level. So we enter here, our stop loss will be here. Once we see a spike, then we'll be able to cash the spike up to this level before we get out of the market. So if we go back again, the market enters into the 98 level, and then we have a spike. But the spike is just one, so we just leave the market immediately. If you have low money in your account, then you can be able to cash all these small spikes because you enter at 98. So at this point, the spike occur at the 96.99 level. So we have a spike, stop loss is still here, it retraces up, then big spike. So imagine that you have your stop loss very small here, and you are able to cash this big move. That is like almost 20 times the money you put into the market. So if we look here also, these are also the ones that you can cash for those that don't have enough capital. So this is 97. So see how many moves you are able to cash. So guys, this thing actually works in the market, but you just have to be able to see it quick, then participate in the trade. for you to be able to do this, you have to go back on your chart and back test the strategy. You have to back test it. So no strategy they give to you in this world, if you don't back test it, you will not be able to see the goodness out of it. So you have to go back and back test this strategy. So one thing you should know is that your capital is very important. You have to be able to maintain your capital and prevent your capital in the market, because this market, they are just here to take your money. Also, the one way for you to manage your capital is to be able to apply risk management. Make sure you know how much you are risking and don't be greedy with the market. That is the most important thing. So guys, let me show you settings to the indicator I use in my RSI. So first thing you do is you go to your indicator icon here. So once you click on that, you see that the only indicator I have is the relative strength index. So for you to select that, you click on this F icon. So if you click on that, you scroll down. This is your relative strength index. So if you click on that, you make your period to be 13. You apply to close. Your style should be 3 pixels. Then you can select color of your choice, but it must be visible on your chart. Then the level, you click on this pen icon. Then you make this to be 10 and this to the 90. Then after that, you click on back button and you click on save. Your chart should look exactly as what you see over here if you follow the instructions that I give with the settings I give in my indicator settings. So that is it guys. I want you guys to go back to your chart, backtest this strategy, then trade it using your demo account to see if it actually works for you. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to click the subscribe button and like the video, then turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified anytime I drop new strategy. So you too can go on your chart and discover new things. Thanks for watching. So if you have any question, you can drop in the comment section. I will give answer to every question you drop.